Oh, hey there. Didn't see you walk in. Guess what? Guess what? More titanium. We got this twin turbo F150. Nice single cab short bed. And they're running an air to water intercooler in the intake manifold there. And we have these turbos here that they have installed for us and brought this over here to us so we can make magic happen. Obviously we have a very tight distance from especially this turbo over to the auto body there. And we're gonna work our magic with some titanium and make a really cool, intricate, like 2-in-1 piece, kind of shove it all in there. So we'll take you guys along for the ride. Look at that. That's that blang blang panky rang. This guy's fucking coming over here. Oh yeah, look at that, huh? What you think, Locochon? Look at that. Nice sexy piece, huh? That's that Thai shit. All right, so we got our little Y-pipe fabbed up here. And in order to fill this gap in, we're gonna make a nice little piece. I already made a little template. And this guy's just gonna kind of pop up in there like so, just to fill in that void and give it a nice little triangulation. All right, so we got our beautiful piece all fabbed up, welded all the way out. Got our 3-to-1 going into a 3.5 inch. So we're gonna get that back on there. So basically what you wanna be doing is you wanna actually be, well, at least what I like to do is I weld a bunch of segments, because this stuff does move around a lot. It does, you know, it does pull in different directions. So let's say you were to fab up this entire piece and then go to weld it, it's gonna move, it's gonna shift around. That's why you see a lot of parts have fixtures on them, but it's kind of difficult to just make one-off fixtures for everything. So what I like to do is I usually weld in sections. So this was a very intricate piece that needed to stay exactly where it needed to be. So I wanted to do this one first, and then I'll kind of start mocking up this side. and then I'll decide on like probably break that up into a couple pieces and weld them in sections. That way when you get to the last piece, you're able to fit it up properly. So let's get to it. All right, guys, that wraps up about 99.9% of the welding. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. We're almost completed. All we have to do is weld on the blow-off valves. I have one more that's on the way, so just waiting on that one to arrive, and then we'll go ahead and probably put them up here, I think. Right up front here. It seems to be like a good location, but when I get the other one, we'll finalize it. So just wanted to kind of showcase, talk a little bit about it. We did also do some wastegate dumps. As you can see here, we have titanium wastegates dumping down by the fender as well. Got our compressor housings welded on those 2.5 to 3 inch vibrant transitions, which with the HD clamp ferrule already built inside, so that's really nice. And then we made it a 3 inch going into 3.5. You know, got all our tie and our funny business and super snake, and this truck is super badass. Like I said, single cab, short bed, awesome color, awesome stance, got big brakes, making tons of power. Gen 3 Coyote. I mean, this thing's gonna be a serious ripper. Super fun. All right, so that's it for that. We'll get our other blow-off valve. We'll get that welded up, and then we're good to go. So actually, let me show you the, you know, the wastegates really quick. The same, coming down and just dumping right along with the frame there. So there's your wastegates, and that's it. All right, so we got our other blow-off valve in. It's not the right color. The other one's lost in space, so we picked this one up for mock-up just so we can get the blow-off valves exactly where we want them, and then we'll get this all wrapped up. So let's get to it. All right, so I decided to put them down here. I thought I wanted them kind of facing forward, but honestly, I didn't want to disrupt the art. So I went ahead and cut that, tacked it, test fit it. You notice a lot of times I'm doing a lot of test fitting on and off, just to make sure the position stays correct and exactly what I want. Last thing I want to do is make a mistake and then have to cut it and whatnot. So got that one tacked in. I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole in that one, tack that one in, and then verify that all the positions are correct, and we'll then weld her in. Alrighty guys, that completes our welding on the twin turbo F150. Got a very special 2-to-1 intake, cold side plumbing. Remember, it's got an air to water intercooler. Got our titanium wastegate dumps. We'll go ahead and get all this final assembled, and then we'll show you the truck. All right guys, that about wraps up the plumbing on the twin turbo F150 here. As you can see, we have our blow-off valves mounted down there. I think they came out pretty cool, nice and sleek. Like I said, I didn't want to disrupt the art that's happening there, so kind of tucked them away enough where you can see, but still good. Got our wastegates over here, running down along, dumping out by the frame there. Same thing on this side, all the way down there. We're gonna send this thing back to our boys over at United Performance. They're gonna do all the final stuff to it, get it tuned. Hey, if you guys find yourselves enjoying these videos, hit that like button, thumbs up, sums it up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Comment if you have any questions. For now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, twin turbo F100. Turbo, 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 turbo. NA, but still cool.